Jeremy, I gotta ask you another question. What is the secret true nature of a woman?
I have no idea. You think I fucking know? What? You don't know what the true nature of a woman is, and yet you defend this bitch? Like, what? Dude, there's one woman in the room, and you ask a guy about fucking, like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you don't know nothing about a woman, so you're not in touch with your feminine side. You're not. So, CC, do you know the secret, you know, the answer to B's question? Because B's a man, he doesn't know the answer. So do you know the answer, CC? Come on, CC. Motherfucking monkey with a weave. God damn. That's some wild shit. You know, I had this woman tell me she was natural with a wig on and some fucking makeup and eyelashes and nails. And she told me she was
light to 40%.
See, this is intriguing, people.
Alexa, stop! Did your lights go to 40%?
First of all, they turned all on, like my house, 3 floors of lights.
Alexa, play some metal music.
No!
Hello, B.
Oh, Lord.
Hello.
I can't even fuck around and say anything because my Alexa.
Wait, let B talk. Where are you from, B?
I don't want to disclose my location.
Can you disclose your real voice at least?
I don't feel
I'm
comfortable.
a real man.
I've heard you talk in other rooms, Nikki, and you can be very angry at times, so it scares me.
Who is that?
Who are you?
Yo.
You don't know me, but I've been listening for quite a while, and you scare me sometimes.
It's Adrian
Nikki.
Dittman.
I don't want to scare you, B. I'm sorry. Or wait, do I want to scare B?
I know you're raising
Oh,
two
for
young.
fuck's sakes, bye.
No.
Don't
Nikki,
kick him. You better not
no.
kick him.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't let your anger consume you.
If Nikki, I'm gonna give you the rule, and if Nikki gets caught kicking one more person, she loses her bad privileges.
I'm not kicking nobody, I promise you. I'm not kicking nobody.
You're learning.
Just learn to go with the flow, Nikki.
If you want to be the court, you have to know justice.
Didn't
Innocent till proven
here
guilty.
Mike give me orders?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think he likes doing that. But I think you like getting them, so, you know, I'm not getting them.
What do you mean?
I'm not
It's the
getting
first
them.
time
I'm
It's the first time he said that. That's why I'm
Hello,
pointing it
Vanessa.
out. I thought it was funny.
Where's Danny tonight? We need some Danny in the room.
Why does that Vanessa picture look familiar? Who is that?
Because that's,
That's like an actor or something,
I
right?
can't fucking see shit.
It's
Yeah,
Angelina Jolie in an AI suit.
And an AI.
Oh, wow. Look at that. B's useful for something.
I create AI images, I know.
Oh,
Is he-
you record all of us for your YouTube channel?
Eventually, I'll take all the audio and create an AI movie which will sell to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and become rich.
He just catfished you, by the way.
I know who he is, guys. I know who he is.
So do I.
It's
Can I
Edmund.
get some royalty checks out of that then, at least?
Sure.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
Did you see all the Nora Bandura drama the past 2 days? And did you see her 13-minute?
No. Can you please tell me what happened?
So she actually created a, what is it called when you're going to commit suicide?
Oh, God forbid.
Like a suicide note?
No, it's
Shalom, everyone.
Are
Shalom.
you talking about what she wrote on her Twitter?
Yeah, the video, the 13-minute video of her collapsing in the end, wrapping herself in a blanket, crying, filming herself.
What?
And yeah,
No,
you didn't see the
you sent
video?
that to us?
Oh, yeah.
No, can you share it?
Did you have a fallout with Abby Eva? Because that bitch is all over this shit. Like, she lives for this shit.
Can you put the link for that?
Let me find it,
That's
yeah.
why I enjoyed talking to her, because she really hated Nora.
She really hates Nora. But this video is like, you're not going to believe this. And the thing is, it's all about, it's all about Diego. Here, I just found it again. Let me just.
Wait, I thought Abby was a terrorist.
Abby is an angry
she's not.
fatty. That's what she is.
She's not an angry fatty at all. She's the opposite.
Really?
But you didn't deny her being a terrorist.
No, I said she's not a terrorist. You didn't hear me. Okay, let's check out this Nora.
Post it to the top of the room because it is very shocking, very sad. But I will say, for all the amount of time that I have listened to her and Diego talk their bullshit, like this is what happens. I mean,
is he still like obsessed with her?
Also, something else came out about Diego is he was actually charged by Alvin Bragg and the New York Attorney General for doing a Bitcoin scam and installing Bitcoin ATMs in laundromats all around Manhattan in New York.
Oh.
And so he is being sentenced later this year.
Is he not like a lawyer?
No, he's a fucking schmuck.
Hi, boys.
He's a self-taught praxeologist and economist. The guy's never been to fucking college.
Praxeologist.
Yo, she's putting like addresses and phone numbers and shit of people.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just watch the whole thing. It's very shocking. And it's all about Diego. I love you.
No, but who are these people that she's putting their addresses and
I think this is like her call to help, or what's it called when you create your
a
manifesto. This is her manifesto before she ends it.
Who makes a manifesto? People who shoot up schools.
There you go.
I have a question. Is Diego still talking to her? Because
no, Diego got roasted hardcore today by Issa, myself, and yesterday we roasted him. But today was the super roast, the roast of all Clubhouse roasts. This guy is barbecue chicken.
KFC.
I'm serious. We roasted the shit out of him. He's like nonverbal because he doesn't even know what to say. But he did blame everybody else except for himself. He accepts no personal responsibility, reflects or deflects every question, no reflection. He's a total schmuck. He's a really stupid person. I mean, very stupid.
Typical terrorist supporter. I'm excited to watch this later before I go to bed.
It's just her flipping through a book with people's phone numbers and a whole bunch of shit.
Oh my god.
She shows her driver's license, which she's trying to leave a memento ID of herself. I mean, this is definitely her.
But why would she post other people's phone numbers? How does that?
Because if she's dead and she wants people to investigate or research, they're going to call these people in the book. Or she's also saying I actually hate everyone. This is again. This is
Dear Osama.
This is what people do when they're in panic or they're trying to get attention to the fact that they're about to kill themselves. This is what people actually do. They do. I was at the Beverly Hills Hilton one time, and this guy pulled every single fire alarm on every single floor, broke into a room that was being cleaned, and then was threatening to jump off the balcony. I talked to him for 20 minutes before the police came.
I have a question. All I'm seeing is this Dear Osama, and it's dated June.
This is her cry for help, basically. And her.
Oh, that's 2021.
But
she's nuts.
Oh yeah.
She's a nutso.
Yeah, this is the end of it for her. But anyways, the thing is, it's all has to do with Diego because he platformed her, and used her to essentially.
God, she's nuts. She wrote about having sex and blah blah blah.
A lot of stuff. There's a lot here. It's wild.
And she said before we ever fuck me. It says fuck me with your mind, eat me. I don't know. I can't even keep up with this. She's really psychotic.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's very sad, but,
The fuck?
It's also nice to roast Diego. That's the joy.
Yeah.
But apparently Diego flew her out to Vegas. They banged, and so...
Why did she say something about her baby, Yasmin?
I don't know. It's so delusional, irrational nonsense anyways. Who knows? It's all memories and then mixed in with Clubhouse stuff, which is the craziest part. It's the newer programming is her Catholic upgrade from Diego. Yo, Mike, check out that link above. That's Nora Bandora's last will and testimony.
Oh, really? What's in it? Let's see.
That's crazy.
Is it what's pinned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary
Yeah, but
because
it's like
she could have
she
hurt
just
somebody.
posts the same things over and over again, though. Like a Psalm of David 15:14. Like she posts that like 50 times.
16 minutes. Oh, give this bitch any attention.
I mean, it's kind of like crazy to see that somebody that you spoke to on Clubhouse ended up on the news like in every country.
But then again, I don't remember Nikki.
Yeah, but when you guys were like going at it, I told you, I was like, oh, she's cool. She's BB's cousin.
I don't know what music she's playing in the background
That
of
was
her.
a few weeks ago.
It was like last week.
Yeah, I'm talking about like in the past, like prior,
Wait,
when I was.
She goes, I miss the taste of you and the scent of your body.
Where is the sound effect for cuckoo? Cuckoo.
Yeah, she goes, when I'm asked, I'll tell them I'm married to you.
Crazy bitches.
Oh my god.
She seems psychotic.
Oh, look who's back. Where'd he go? The Daniel kid.
Oh, I can't get enough. I want the guy to sing to us with his kazoo.
I'm confused. What's the deal with her account? Like, I'm driving right now, so like, B, tell me what.
This was she posts. This is her X account. She has two X accounts. One of them is private. This is the one in the profile that like you can view. And this was her basically her crash out post, her last will and testimony post. It seems like it's a suicide message. She's espousing her love for Diego. There's so much about Diego in here, which is like the cringiest, craziest part. So
And it's not Diego. It's not Diego. It says Osama.
No.
And it's dated 2021.
The Conceptista profile, that's Diego. And there's a lot of more posts about Conceptista and Diego. I love you.
Can you post that one too?
Just go to the profile and look at the profile.
I don't know how to use X. I don't have X.
Oh my gosh.
Who the fuck is Tarek?
Oh, Tarek. He's my dog.
She's talking about some Tarek raped her when she was a virgin.
Oh, never mind. I think that's her cousin. No, there's a guy in here named Tarek. And he barks for me all the time.
Yeah, she was 23 years old in Tampa, Florida. 2008, 2009.
She's not from Tampa.
That's what she's saying in her fucking profile here. Nora Bandora 4.
B.
I knew she looked familiar.
I don't know the girl's fucking history. Just whatever the fuck she has on there is what she has on there.
How old is she?
She's all from
She's a 42-year-old catfish posing as a cute 26-year-old fucking pro-Palestinian on the set.
42.
I think I smoked hookah with her before.
Really?
Here we go.
Oh. She looks familiar though. She does look like a Tampa Arab.
She looks like a terrorist, honestly. Did you see her like with her hair disheveled and she looked like Jasmine on crack. Princess Jasmine. Yeah, from Aladdin.
But Jasmine from Aladdin's hot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying she looked like a Jasmine on crack.
Yeah, she's a different cartoon character. She looks like the kid from Wild Thornberries, that doesn't speak.
I don't know what that is.
They have the same hair.
Very weird. I'm watching the video and she wrote a love letter to her dad saying, "You're my daddy and my husband."
That's fucking
What?
Yeah, very weird. I love you, Baba.
Yeah, she's gonna be dead within a week.
I mean, it's been a while since this happened. Like,
When was that posted? What was the date?
oh,
that shit happen when she went viral, going nuts on that Jewish man?
Yeah.
Like a week or two ago.
Was that around the 5th?
Yeah, it sounds about
Or
accurate.
after? Around there, right?
Hold on, I can tell you when it happened. Oh my god, give me a sec.
You know what's amazing is the guy that filmed her, it's like he has no idea the backstory to her and how, you know, she's on the internet and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's just doing what normal people do now when you're, you know, it's a weapon basically,
Crazy.
filming somebody
When
when
you're
they're,
crazy.
yeah.
Holy shit.
I would love for that guy to
Turn
come on
off this.
Clubhouse, yeah.
That's insane.
So, what was that guy's name? Diego. Didn't he like impregnate her or something, and then she had to take like the morning after or some shit like that?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
No.
He flew her out to Vegas. He flew her out to Vegas. They banged in Vegas.
Like, you're such a shit disturber. You didn't hear anything.
I heard it. I swear to God. I swear to God, I was in another room.
This is violating the terms of
This guy named Michael Brunstein told me. I don't know.
Michael doesn't even know her.
No, I was in another room. That's what I heard. I don't know. Don't say nothing. Dr. Baby's here, guys. Don't say nothing.
Dr. Baby, click the link above and watch one of Clubhouse's finest.
Clubhouse's finest.
February 9th.
She's a Clubhouse superstar or a super villain.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go to bed.
Good night.
No, not yet. It's soon.
Wait,
what
happened?
You missed it.
I tried to, go into that profile, and it says that it's restricted now.
Oh, you can't view it anymore?
I can't view, her profile, I can't view it. I
Let
can
me
only
see.
see that tweet.
Oh,
You can go to the link
Gotta
now.
click on view profile because it says something about
You guys.
Yeah, because they blocked their account.
Hi, sister. Hold on, I can't hear it, baby. What?
So what I'm watching, you guys asked me to watch something about.
yeah. It is considered restricted or something. So there's like an extra step to click through to view the profile.
Yeah.
Is it Nora Bandura again?
Yes.
Yeah, this is her. This is her artistic suicide video.
Did you see? She goes, do you know how many pieces of shit I've met in Gaza? Maybe Gaza got bombed to annihilation because we don't even know how to take care of our daughters.
I know, isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. It's like she
I was
attacks
harassed by
everything.
a boy who alleges he's from Gaza, posted my face on naked photos, threatened me regularly. Yet when I went to the police, to the FBI, all the institutions that eagerly played with my family's livelihood and freedom, all they could say was the laws haven't caught up. So I don't understand.
Yeah, she's lost it. Yeah.
Wait. Did you still play Shigo Sama? Yeah.
He's a Muslim leader
Yeah.
abandoned Osama's teacher, Hamza Yusuf. Okay. I emailed you, Mr. Hanson, and you didn't answer. Imam Zaid Shakir, you let losers coerce him into lies for your institution. And it says, Talif for bin Baz, or whatever his name is, all for Zionist Muslim relation with Israel, IDF Netanyahu, and gay Morocco. And worst of all, you, Khalid Abul Fadl, because I came to you and you gave me solid, genuine Islam jurisprudence and told me you would explain more to me or teach me more later. Then when I was 30 minutes away from you in Ohio being tortured, your wife Grace, your student Cheyenne and his wife acted like I didn't matter. Yet you want to preach about the genocide in Gaza. Do you know how many pieces of shit I've met from Gaza? Maybe Gaza got bombed to annihilation because we don't even know how to take care of our daughters. I was harassed by a boy who alleges he's from Gaza. posted my face on naked photo, threatened me regularly. Yet when I went to the police, to the FBI, all the institutions that eagerly played with my family's livelihood and freedom, all they could say, the laws haven't caught up. That's deep.
That's deep. That's disturbing.
Yep. Oh, she is exposing their numbers?
So listen to this.
Yes.
She writes, I am in love with a Catholic man now, and I'm converting to Catholicism, though I do think Islam is the ultimate truth, but there's no Muslims anymore. This Catholic man, Diego, is currently being crucified by the same evil that be. And I asked the President of the United States to offer him a pardon so he can go on with his life, because without him in Vegas in September, I would be dead.
Wait, her account is restricted.
Also, Isa Guatemala, I have recordings of what you said about Palestine, and I will send them to FIFA.com and FIFA
What the
World
fuck?
Cup. Bitch.
Isa?
Yeah, Isa on here. And then Diogenes Spooner commented, how about you name drop me next time? After everything, you can't have some respect for me? Crazy. Total crazy. Very sad. But I love you. Diego de la Vega.
I mean, is it really that sad?
Well, anytime anybody's life, goes to ruin, it's sad because life is precious and beautiful. But unfortunately, this is the product of,
Mental health.
it's mental health. Yeah, I mean, I would go into the rooms constantly saying, you guys gotta stop. Like, you're gonna go crazy. You can't keep talking about the J word 7 days a week, 20 hours a day. Like, this is stupid. Like, you have to do other things with your lives. But that, for some people, the thing is, if she's saying that Diego needs a pardon and he's gonna go to jail, he's fucking super fucked up too and depressed because he's like, oh fuck, I'm going to jail. I've lost all my money or whatever it is. Who knows? But anyways, the point is, stupid is stupid. And so, I like roasting stupid people. I don't know. It's becoming a favorite hobby of mine. I love the roast.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just sad.
It's sad,
Where's
but
everybody going?
as soon as you start talking about this, believe me, other people, they want to go tell people. It's like the telephone game.
Yeah. She seems very mental. Like, she needs help. I don't know. Like, and I don't care. Like, she's a fucking terrorist supporter. Let her be. Good riddance.
Yeah, pretty much.
At this point, I don't feel sorry for them. Let them off.
This is like a good thing that happened to her, though, that she essentially didn't hurt anybody. She didn't get hurt. And they can, drug her up and put her into a psych ward where she really needs to be, probably for 90 days or longer, much longer.
In this country, mental asylums need to be open again, and they need to make them great again.
Well, prisons are modern day mental asylums, or they just drug them up and release them on the street.
Prisons aren't mental asylums, bro. Prisons, I see in TikTok a lot of people going live on fucking prison. On TikTok.
I don't mean it's a place for them to get better. I mean that as a society, they have done away with what we used to call, whatever the name of those.
No, they need to open up the padded cells again. Open up the padded cells and let them just be in there. Lock them up. If that's what they like, literally, it's not okay what some of these people are preaching. Like, it's ridiculous.
Pretty wild that you could be in a prison.
You guys have to think about it. Like, she, after all that, right? Like, she realized, like, her community is fucked up. But imagine, like, coming to a point that you actually understand that you are the problem, not other people. It's sad.
I don't know if she really understood that, but she did call out her community, but not in the way you're thinking. She's saying that they're not good enough killers, that they're not crazy enough jihadists. That's what she's saying in that goodbye letter.
I I thought that she's saying that we are jihadists and we should stop doing that.
No, just the opposite. That the Muslims aren't good. That's what I'm reading it as. Is that she's saying that they're not good enough, extremists. Yeah, it's not it's not a peace message.
Saying that they left me alone and did not help me.
I don't care. That's what happens when you're a terrorist supporter.
Actually, that's not what happened.
What did she actually think the FBI was going to do for her?
You're talking about somebody who has the IQ of an 8th grader. I mean, she has no, she's completely lost, but Diego still tapped that ass in Vegas in whatever month that she said. So the thing is, he has responsibility in this because he was sitting there cultivating and essentially grooming a very disturbed young woman with extreme, problems. But Diego's Jew hate and anti-Semitism played a big factor into fucking her up further. It's not like, you can't expect to come to Clown House and get the therapy you probably need. So when you happen to get therapy and love and dopamine from some married man with children who wants to fuck that fat ass and loves talking about how much he hates the Jews, there's shared responsibility. You can't get away from your actions on here. And I'm surprised that he even has his X account still up. Like, if I were him, I would delete all of his social media ASAP.
Who's this, B?
Diego de la Viega, aka. So he also got doxxed today with his lawsuit problem.
In her bio, when she said she's a Catholic Muslim, that was like hilarious.
His name is Robert Taylor.
Well, Diego's what? He's like the Arab toward the pounder, right? Is that what it is?
Did you see Diego on
Wait,
YouTube?
Robert Taylor is Diego's real name?
Yeah, Robert Taylor.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody pulled the lawsuit with him and Alvin Bragg. Do you want to see his legal problems?
Sure, why not?
B is spilling all the tea tonight.
Yeah, today was a big breaking news day.
And why do you have that gay flag on your butt?
Because I was swiping right on Bumble and I'm like, damn, that girl looks hot, but I know it's fake, so I'm like, I'll screenshot it.
Yeah,
These are the perks of keeping Edmund around.
Well, I've always tried to keep him around. Everybody yelled at me for fucking being the conspiracy theories for them.
Everybody just wants to talk their shit. That's why. But I also think people just get a dopamine by saying, kick him, he records rooms.
Yeah.
When you imitate David Babadia, I die.
Wait, Edmund can do Babadia?
Yeah, I mercilessly make fun of him when he's drunk. He is such a fucking loser when he's drunk.
What do you say to make fun of him?
We don't do it.
So what does her note says in the beginning? I can't read it. Can someone read it for me?
Because you're gay.
No, we left that fucking type of writing I don't know, from 2001. We haven't written like that. What does she say? Dear what? Hamas? Is that what she said?
I don't know. I think she should be on the terrorist watch list.
Check out the link. That's his legal problems. DA Bragg, District Attorney Bragg announces trial conviction in citywide illegal Bitcoin ATM operation. Robert Taylor, 37, for operating an illegal Bitcoin ATM business he marketed towards individuals engaged in criminal activity. He operated at least 46 locations in New York City, Jersey, Miami, converted more than 5.6 million of his customers' cash into Bitcoin while charging a fee between 10% and 20%. It's pretty crazy, but it's not like he was, it seems to me like this is bullshit. That, he Tax evasion. That's the big problem.
Was he sentenced?
No, I think the sentencing. Senior rank is in Max Adler.
I mean, it still was pretty much the Wild West back in 16, 17, 18, right? I mean, like, what kind of regulation was there? I mean, there wasn't any like really hardcore laws and like about crypto then, right? Or no?
It's tax evasion, really.
What is it? They say like even if you could be a drug dealer as long as you voluntarily donate money back to the IRS, they don't fuck with you. Something like along the lines of that. There's a saying for drug dealers. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. It's not. I don't know how. It's not like a huge. It's not like a huge score. It says that in total, investigators recovered $250,000 in cash from his apartment, $44,000 in cash from the ATMs. Forensic analysis indicates more than $5.6 million in cash were deposited into his kiosks, generating more than $1 million in fees between 2017 and 2018. I mean, that's not bad, but it's pretty impressive.
That's about Diego?
Yeah.
Wow.
Robert Taylor. That was May of last year. And
Trump is busy bombing Gaza, trying to figure out a way to bomb Gaza, and she tagged Donald Trump in her bio.
But again, this guy, D.A. Bragg, is a piece of shit. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. You know, I just think like one of the reasons why he does all this J-word bullshit is because possibly of these legal problems that he's going to be going to jail. So he has this grand conspiracy theory that he, you know, pins on the Jews because he can't take any personal responsibility for making bad decisions.
Wait, she posted that she was raped.
Yeah, there's like a post about it.
By Tarak.
I saw the video and it's just like ridiculous.
Yeah, Issa was describing the video today, and I thought Issa was making it all up, and I'm like, wow, Issa's far out. Like she's just like making shit up to like fuck with Nora and Diego, and this is hilarious. And then I searched, or Zach Ruda posted the link, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's even more to this story, and Issa's not crazy. This is real. Like Issa knew a lot, and I was like, holy shit. Because Issa's good friends with Diego, but Issa fucking roasted the shit out of him today because, you know, the fact that he actually had relations with her and, you know, he saved her life. Anyways, it's just fucked up and sad because I actually saw Diego at a gas station in La Jolla, in San Diego, randomly. And I saw his wife and kids, I believe. So, you know, it's like...
Is the one that freaked out like when you saw him and he ran away?
No, that's the joke that they say I ran away after I saw him at the gas station.
Okay, that's who.
I was randomly in La Jolla with my sister and her boyfriend and my mom, and we were at a gas station and just getting, you know, just filling up gas. And then I'm walking out after getting a Yoo-hoo drink, and somebody says, "Is that Edmund Dakin?" And I'm like, what? Like, fucking Clubhouse? Somebody's screaming my name out here at a gas station? And I'm like, is that the praxeologist?
How did you recognize him, though? Because
it's just his voice. It was just like, you know, listening to my cell phone. I was like, oh, is that fucking, you know, is that? But I didn't even know his name, and I didn't even ask him his name. I mean, it was just a very like, oh, hey, how you doing? What are you doing here?
That's crazy.
It's a small world.
Small world.
After all.
Wait. Can we send her to Gaza? Maybe she will have peace there.
No, we'll probably spend $120,000 a year housing her in a psychiatric facility in New York City.
Guys, I'm gonna go to bed because I've been up since 4 in the morning yesterday. So I'm pretty tired. Good night.
Good night.
This has been
Night,
fun.
Nicole.
Don't let Nora creep into your dreams.
I'll try my best.
Just grab some head and shoulders, just spray her down with some shampoo.
What was it? Happy hair?
Happy hair, happy hair, happy, 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 happy hair.
I'll tell you that video where she's attacking the Jewish guy in the elevator. That like, I was like, damn, this chick is psychotic. But I had seen it, but I didn't put two to two together until like somebody told me it's fucking Nora from Clubhouse, and I'm like, what?
I just can't believe it because I'm such a loser that like I always forget about catfishes. So you think you hear some cute girl's voice, she posts her photos from her early 20s, and you're like, oh, that's a cutie pie. You know, no, not when it comes to a jihadist Jane looking to cause chaos.
Exactly. So I kind of freaked the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck? It was super crazy.
Michael, did you create that PTR with AI? Is that like you? How did you create that image, or did you just screenshot it from somewhere?
Who?
Is that your image? Did you generate that on AI of you?
No, that's actually an actual Russian singer from the 80s. That apparently all my Russian friends' mothers, they all say that I have like a very canny resemblance to.
Yeah. Grok is on X. Grok is kind of amazing because like you can actually put your real name in, your legal name, and it will generate an image of you. It's pretty amazing.
What?
Yeah, it does images of people. Like anybody you want to do an image of, it'll create. Other platforms don't do that, but Grok lets you do that for some reason.
Well, I feel like if you put your name, it'll start the cache stuff. Keep a record down, but
It's like the first time you've ever Googled yourself, like Googled your name. This is like, you know, the first time you'll ever create an image of yourself. It's pretty amazing.
interesting. Oh, just got home from fucking Miami.
I'm gonna try to hop on later on. Well, morning time, my time, Texas time. It's already like 11:34 here, so I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. Lila Tov.
Okay, so Diego is busy commenting under other people's posts while she's trying to kill herself.
When is Cash Patel getting fucking...
Really? I didn't see the comments. Let me look again. Cash Patel, I think that's tomorrow. He was responding to shit?
So yeah, he responded to Ryan Rosbiani, which he posted something about that Gaza woman began rebuilding her own house, and Diego was like, "This is fake, but why fake this?" Calling Palestinians fake.
See, I think she's even fucking with him because, like, she writes, Diego, this video is for your eyes only. Like, what the fuck? I mean, did she post that, like, after he maybe said, you know, hey, I can't see you anymore? When was the date of that? February 4th. So, this was before.
So he left her?
Well, he may have canceled on her in New York City. You know, on the 5th or something. So like maybe she was getting a clue and she posted it before.
So he wanted to meet him, and he bailed on her.
He saw her in Vegas because she says that he saved her life in Vegas when they met in Vegas. So he met her back.
How did he save her life?
Probably fucked her and told her everything's gonna be all right, baby. I don't know.
What happened to her to be saved?
Maybe she was like, maybe she confided in him and said, I'm very depressed and very sad, and I don't know. And he said everything will be okay. Just suck right here. I don't know. I don't know. This is the problem with dopamine and depression. I mean, it's artificial if it's not really therapeutic. She's messaging Rand Paul in Kentucky. I say honorable because I hope that you're a man of honor willing to speak with one of your constituents. I'm a daughter of Palestine who has only known Kentucky all her life, though spiritually I'm eternally connected to Palestine. My Palestinian born in Kuwait mother and Palestinian born in Palestine father met in Lexington. They legally immigrated to America at an age that is almost double the age that my father was born in 1963 in a village west of Ramallah known as Shukba. Kentucky will forever be a part of my father. Palestinians now nourishing the soil of Kentucky with their bodies buried deep in the earth. Jesus. The man born in 34. I am saddened that I had the foresight when I was younger to ask my grandfather more questions. I'm saddened to slowly understand why. Jesus. Muhammad. It's buried in my soul like California gold. Yikes. Somebody named Alexis.
Also, Isa, Guatemala, I have recording of what you said about Palestine, and I will send them to FIFA World Cup page.
You should have heard Issa today. It was fucking intense. Like, Issa really brought some fucking intensity. She just fucking burned Diego good. How many posts does she have?
She has like a shit ton, and it's all like on the same date. But it doesn't give you like a timestamp of it, though.
No, this is going back to like July of 24. She has no
on,
followers.
On X, it gives you the time of the date, and also
I didn't notice the time.
And also it gives you the clock. Like,
no, I didn't notice the time.
Damn, these are like jihadi videos. She has videos of her cruising on the highway playing fucking Islamic surahs.
I'm getting tired, guys.
Damn shit.
I just woke up, so.
What time is it for you?
8 a.m.
Oh, wow.
You guys are gay.
Why?
I don't know. I'm joking.
You're tired too. See? Stop yawning. You're making me yawn. Why are yawns contagious?
It's an evolutionary response, from my understanding.
I'm Googling it. Yawns are contagious because of empathy, social mirroring, and shared evolutionary behaviors.
Told you. You fucking.
Mute for a second. Empathy. Yawning is more likely when we see or hear a loved one yawn, which it suggests that
But her account is restricted, guys.
No,
but
you
if you
click
there's
it.
like a little blue button right underneath that says continue to view profile or some shit.
I know, but why is her account is restricted?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a fucking.
People probably reported it, so X added the warning label saying this account may be fucking crazy. Be careful.
Okay, I'm having a cigarette and then I'm going to bed.
A cigarette, then bed. Ugh.
Yeah.
Why? So you gotta have the nicotine to fall asleep?
Oh, I go brush my teeth before I go to bed, dum dum.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, because if I were to smoke a cigarette, it would get me so high and jittery, like I would not be. It's like taking Adderall. I wouldn't be able to fall
Do
asleep
you
after a
smoke?
cigarette. I smoke cannabis. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Well, there you go.
Thinking about taking like doing like the nicotine like
Pouch.
Zen pouches and doing like a study instead of Adderall.
Don't do Adderall. Just fucking. I mean, I'm not somebody to like give advice, but I mean, coffee is fucking works miracles. I mean, if you want to get stimulation, Adderall is like fucking really intense.
I used to be prescribed Adderall for so like coffee really doesn't do much for me. So.
Well, what about
Like
cannabis?
coffee will wake me up in the morning, but I can
Kind of
drink like
guy has a small business in Tampa. He's Harry's neighbor.
Dave Rubin blocked her. I rest my case, loser. You're a loser. Dave Rubin blocked her. The Rubin Report.
who?
This famous gay guy named Dave Rubin. He's got like a podcast and a show.
Do you think Macron's wife is actually his father?
Show me.
What the so on her profile, go to media, the media tab, and scroll way the fuck down. 2nd of February 2024.
I can't.
She has so much content on her. She's been using this for like a long time. I'm all the way in January 23.
And nobody liked her kids.
She's got no friends, but that's why I say the account may have removed her friends or something because it's in the restricted mode or whatever. It's kind of sad. This is really sad. I mean, it's just somebody's life, destroyed.
Do you think Macron's wife is actually his father?
Macron's
She
wife?
posted
No.
herself with bikini.
Yeah, she's got tons of photos of her.
Thing from Candace Owens, right? You heard that whole thing. Not only is Macron's wife a man, but Macron's wife is actually Macron's father.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
No.
Who said that?
Candace Owens, she has a whole documentary about it. She just put it up on her website.
She's stupid. What's wrong with these Catholics? Like really? They're going nuts.
No, she's special retard.
Well, Dora Bandura dated a guy who is Catholic, and she went nuts. And then you have Candace Owens, she's a Catholic and actually became a Catholic and went nuts. Anybody that became Catholic who was not originally Catholic went nuts. What's wrong with it?
In May of 2022, she wrote, "I'm very sad that State Senator Tom Buford passed away. I wonder if he was diagnosed with cancer suddenly because when I met him, he exuded contentment and peace."
Like, on Twitter you can get interaction very easily. I don't know, her stuff are not even viewed.
I know, but that's why I say because it's restricted, maybe it got rid of her followers. X does that, where like if your account is basically flagged as spam or considered, not safe or something, it'll suspend your account. You'll no longer be following anyone. So it's possible that she has no followers because of the account suspension or something. But on February 5th, sure, I love you, Diego de la Vega. Yeah, this is when all her shit fell apart. She might have been tweeting that at the hotel in New York. My IQ is easily higher than any Ashkenazi Jew out there, especially some weirdos that I've listened to tell black people, yeah, that's why you have lead poisoning. Or, yeah, Nora hates the Jews like Diego. Trust fund lying, stupid motherfucker.
most of them don't realize they have the same abnormalities and inbreeding as their cousins, the Jews, the Ashkenazi Jews. They themselves are fucking Ashkenazi Jews. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, this is a certain. This is a higher level of stupidity. This is like beyond normal. This is like super.
Yeah, I guarantee you,
this is schizo.
I guarantee you, she's like 40% fucking Jewish.
Well, what does it matter if you don't read a book? You know, what do you even know, anyways? I mean, you're a nothing if you don't fucking have information.
Something to be said in the Jewish community alone. I mean, just even Jewish genetics, that there is like a serious mental health issue. I mean, you got one extreme, which is extreme intelligence, and the other extreme, which is like, very, very severe neurological disorders, like anything from schizophrenia to bipolar disorder to narcissism. I mean.
Yeah, but like you could be very successful in being narcissism. It's not like you're schizophrenic, you know.
Yeah, well, like a severe and like what is it? NPD? Yeah, like severe cases of NPD. So,
But guys, I don't think she's crazy. I think this is her personal.
No, I think it's a combination, but we would call her crazy, based in Western psychiatric or psychological services. I'm saying in Palestine, she'd be a fucking genius.
I think it's also from being that region and certain ethnicity. So that's just
everything is an index, though, man. I mean, everything. Like, there's an index of bipolar. There's an index of people that have bipolar. Like, it's the population. It's a bell-shaped curve.
You, of all people, should.
Oh wow! She said, "I love Netanyahu." Thanks, man.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, there's health problems, man. I mean, I heard Diego just today in the room claim that there's a huge mental health problem in Israel, and it's a crisis. It's like, okay,
yes,
you might.
True.
Well,
that's true.
It's still an index, though. It's all relative to what? I mean, there's problems out there, but these are disability problems.
There's a real severe disability between people who are actually people that are minor attracted people, right? Like, so that's very prevalent in the Jewish community as well. That's a known thing.
You mean pedos?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it. But again, that's an index.
Actually got really affected by October 7, and then some of them have to bury their friends like every week, in IDF. So of course people are, and you have to understand Israel is so small, everybody knows each other.
That's not what he's talking about. That's not what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I think Edmund knows what I'm talking about. So.
No, I know what you're talking about, but you don't understand the point that the fact is it's still an index. If you compare apples to oranges or apples to, like, how do you compare the mental health index in fucking Lebanon to Israel? Like, I would say Israel probably has a higher level of, mental health index as opposed to a lot of its surrounding countries. So what's your point? I mean, let's take a trip to Kuwait and I'll show you fucking insane shit.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Even in, what is it?
Guys, when was the Nora video taken? 1st of February?
Yeah. Yeah. It's very scary because, like, I mean, I think Diego.
While she was at that hotel, what's she doing?
I don't know. It's believed that Diego flew her out. And then he canceled on her and said, "I'm very sick. I can't meet up with you," because he had a flu. But it's also possible that he didn't fly her out and she just showed up, because she was, having her issues or whatever. I don't know. I'm ready to go to sleep, and I've processed this all day and roasted. I threw a barbecue all day long. I mean, it's been a very long day of roasting. What did you do in Miami today?
I met up with a clubhouser, but she's actually a normal person, so
she's happy that America's gonna take over Gaza.
She was happy. It's amazing. I was talking with some black women on this app the other day, and they absolutely hate the idea of America investing a single fucking penny in Gaza.
But they are not.
Not just money, but also, you know, let the Palestinians decide what they're gonna do. We need to stay the fuck out. But it's just so funny because it's like they're hip. I don't even think they care about the money. I think it's just they want, you know, the Palestinians to determine what's going to happen. But the irony is, it's like you fucking greedy bitches. If they're gonna get bailed out and have the whole fucking place rebuilt for free, like, and you're complaining about that for them, like that could be the greatest thing that ever happened to them. Otherwise, what the fuck do you have? You got nothing. Who doesn't like free shit?
They pretend to care about Palestinians, but at the same time, they don't want to do anything for them.
I know. It's all just talk. It's all just political grandstanding.
It's not only the just talks. It's just because they have a friend who they want to, like, you know, impress, or they want, like, I don't know. I think it's mainly because they are narcissists, and also at the same time, some of them hate Jews. That's why they fucking support Palestinians anyway.
Yeah.
And some of them just do it because of the sake of friends, and they want to be popular. You know, they want to be nice.
I've definitely heard a lot of older Black American women say some really nasty racist shit on this app. They live with a lot of hate in their hearts.
So
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
So wait, was this a date you went on, Mike, or was this just a friendly hello?
No, it's I'm not gonna reveal her name, but she was on in the early days Clubhouse, and she was like a normal person that explored the app for about a year, and then we just became very good friends ever since then. And she travels here every once in a while for work, so you know, just hung out, grabbed some food, just chilled out in a hotel, that kind of thing.
Damn, you didn't grab her by the pussy?
No, I mean, you know, she's cute, but
what?
She, you know,
you didn't even make a move?
There's some history, but not too. What would be the word? It's not.
You're not being fruitful and multiplying.
Make up.
It's
like an experience.
She's going through a bad breakup, and it's not fully there. I don't think I really want to engage 100% in that as well, because.
Damn, you missed a shot today, dude. That was your opportunity. You missed your window. You missed that shit.
That's like emotional baggage.
Is it true that when girls go through a breakup, men take advantage of that situation just to get into her pants?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I've done that. I don't want to. There's a lot of emotional baggage, and it's like.
You were in a hotel room. You could have left the emotional baggage with the baggage.
Yeah, I don't. I like I said, man. I think I'm old enough to have done my fair share of damage back in my day, that kind of shit.
What do you think things get better the older you get? Your windows of opportunities are diminishing.
I don't want that emotional baggage, man.
What emotional baggage? It's all in your head.
Listen, I've had sex with girls that like broke up with their boyfriends and they started crying after. Like, I don't need that shit.
That's when you start laughing. What do you mean? That's when you're like, what are you crying about?
I don't want to deal with that. It's fucking.
I had a girl do that to me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck are you crying about?
If you ever do that to a woman, believe me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Don't listen to this piece of shit. Nobody should do that to any woman. Disgusting.
What, make love?
No,
shut up. Taking advantage of a woman that is heartbreaking.
It's not taking advantage of. She's dopamine deficient. She needs him to boost the dopamine back up. Then she'll probably go right back to the guy.
No, look, I've established like a rapport that I think we set like boundaries between you. No, it's not her either. That I've also set boundaries myself. So I just
boundaries. Boundaries from what?
I like her, and it turns into.
I like Michael being a gentleman.
He could have just said, join me on Clubhouse, I'll talk to you
Shut
there.
up.
Instead, he spent his whole day running around being a fucking emotional support therapist for some poopa in her hotel room. Meanwhile, he's
Yeah,
wasting
but
his fucking life.
Hold on, I actually enjoy her as a friend. That's a fact. It's not a simp thing. I really enjoy her. She's a good person. She's honestly a very good person. So I don't need the additional shit.
Boring.
Whatever, man.
It's boring. I mean, I don't like wasting my time. I hate hearing people waste their time.
Whatever.
She's a John Kitover. She's a good person. She really is. And
Don't dox me. It's a joke. I mean, I'm glad you had a nice day. I'm just saying, like the Jewish expression is, when the pumpkin is boiling, split it. The fuck, man. When the iron is hot, strike. Like, I've had too many times where I'm just like, I look in hindsight, I'm like, why didn't I make my move? I didn't even make a move.
No, there's times I did that in college that I should have done certain things, yes. But I've definitely gotten my fair share. Back in my day, I don't need any more of that fucking complexity.
Listen, sex is the one thing that never gets old. I don't understand. It's dynamic. It's new every time.
But it turns into like once or twice, and then then it becomes kind of awkward because that person's going through emotional fucking shit, and then they like.
What does that have to do with you?
Oh, I actually like her as a friend.
You never fucked your friend in the ass?
This is why I lost faith in men.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just joking. I mean,
Yeah.
This is a joke. We're gentlemen. I'm a gentleman. I would assume Mike is a gentleman.
No, you're not.
No, I don't actually like. This is a guy's chat. I wouldn't like. I mean, I've never ever taken advantage of a girl or ever tried to aggressively do anything. It's always been, like the vibe is there and it proceeds, but there's never been any type of forced or any type of aggressive behavior. It's like, it's just, that's not lovemaking, Like if it's not natural and it doesn't flow and you're not being loving, it's not love.
Yeah.
It's not bullshit.
She's honestly a good person. I remember it was back in 2014, 2015. I met this chick, and she came down to Miami. I met her on Day Swipe. She's like, I'm coming down to visit. I'm coming on vacation. We were talking for a while, like for like a good solid month, and she was really into me.
That's a lot of bullshit dopamine.
She ended up coming, and then she came out with my friends and I, and we got sushi and drank, and then I took her back to her hotel, and then we started hooking up, and then before you know it, P and the V, and it happened. 2 minutes later, she fucking started crying. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Mm-hmm. And fast forward, I come to find out, she's going through divorce. Yeah. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I don't want to feel it now. I can't stop crying. And you're the first guy I've had sex with since my husband, and I hadn't had sex with him in a year. I'm like, holy shit.
I mean, dude, this is where you just calm a person down with breathing exercises and just some mantras and meditations, and you're like, relax.
Dude, I thought I was like, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was like, whoa, was this what the hell? And I'm like, what's gonna happen next? Did I do something? Did I take advantage of her? Did somebody slip something in her drink? What the fuck happened? And yeah, she just kept belting, just crying and crying and crying the whole night, and I had to fucking hold her, and I was just traumatized from that. I'm like, good God, I never ever want to go through that shit.
ever again. And like fucking have to like sleep in her place. And I was like, uh oh.
Yeah.
And woke up in the